Hey, what is going on, everybody out there? You already know it is Wednesday. It is 6:30. Two-thirds of the crew is here tonight. My name is Paul Spencer. Of course, I got my boy Dave here now, my little brother out there. Welcome to 215, boys. Dave, how we feeling tonight, man?
Doing well, Paul. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Dave. I finally got some sleep, man. I finally got sleep. And now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm all wired now for probably for the next 72 hours, Dave.
well,
I don't
well, well,
know.
dude, you've been up like 3 days. Come on now, like get some sleep, dude.
Yeah, it's normal for me. I'm always up, Dave, but it's like, I when I sleep, I actually feel worse than I really like if I got sleep, honestly. I don't know.
Right.
I'm wired that way, Dave, ever since I worked at casinos. But hey, Dave, listen, how was your week, man? Going on. I mean, hey, listen, tomorrow the schedule release comes out.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see what happens. See what the schedule looks like, and see who we're playing and what's going on.
Well, let's
You
make
know,
it let's make a certain little thing out there, Dave. Where do you think we open up at? What do you think is week one, Dave?
that is a great question, Paul. I really don't know exactly, but if I had to guess, because like last year we opened up in Tampa, which I remember correctly,
Mhm.
but the last few years though we've been opening up with the Giants, so I wouldn't mind starting with the Giants, starting NFC East matchup. I think that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 years we ended up in Tampa Bay, back to back, Dave. If you really think about it,
Yeah,
we
that's
went to
right.
Tampa, they came to us. Which,
Mhm.
hey, you were at one of the games 2 years ago in Tampa, if I'm
I
correct.
was there. Yeah, my
I
brother-in-law
remember
lives out in Florida, so I stayed with him for a few days.
that. I remember
Um,
that.
it was a really good time. He's at Bradenton, if I believe that's where it is.
Gotcha.
He was like good hour and a half away from the stadium, I believe, or something like that.
Hmm.
And I stayed with him for those 2 days. Had a great time. It was
Right.
great, but it was a bit. But that day was so long. My God, I had to catch a plane, get a, I had to rent a car. By the time I got to the stadium, I was exhausted. It was such a long day, but
Exactly.
it was a great game too. But they came up a little short, but it was fun. I had a good
It
time.
was. Yeah, I remember that game 2 years ago. Just like last year, we came up short in week one. But tonight we're going to flip it, Dave. We still have 10 weeks left to OTAs and regular season, preseason here. So
Mm-hmm.
training camp. So what we're going to do is we're going to play videos. We're going to play a little snip of a 5 minute video of week one. We're going to talk about it for 5 minutes. We're going to jump into week two. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to look at it through our eyes, Dave, and see how we progress, degress through the entire season here. You know,
Works for me, Paul. Sounds like a good time.
but Dave, I think was there one team that's a rival that you think we're going to play? Because who is our rival now, other than the Eagles, the Commanders, and the Giants? Because that's the way it seems to be. Like the NFL is going to give you that week one X factor, saying we're going to play a big rival, uh, hate team.
So
Is
when
there
you say rival,
the NFC?
when you say rival, do you mean besides the NFC East or just
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
okay?
I think we're probably. I don't know. I think it's going to open up against this year. It's going to be an NFC East team. I don't think it's the Eagles. I think they're going to put that on prime time, and I think
Mm.
it's going to end up maybe like a Giants or either Commanders this year. That's who I think we're going
See
to.
that? Yeah, I think it could be Giants or Commanders. I mean, wouldn't it be funny if it was like somebody like the Raiders or something? But I don't see that
Mhm. Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Um,
Real quick, Adam says the Eagles Cowboys on Christmas would be a good day. I don't want that to happen because I don't want to ruin my Christmas either way.
actually, Adam, I just heard that the Eagles are going to actually play the Giants on Christmas Day. Is that right?
I
Did I
did
read
hear
that
something
right?
about. Yeah, I did hear something about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Christmas. That's right. I see all the memes out there with Slay carrying a Christmas ball. I've seen all that.
There you go.
Evan says the 49ers. That would be a nice matchup. You know what, Dave? That's a good thing. I would like to get them early. A new
Hmm.
quarterback, new situation.
Sure.
Purdy coming off the injury. I would like that. But
Hmm.
Dave, real quick, before we get into these videos, real quick, man. Um, a sad thing happened in Cowboy Nation last 2 weeks. A lot of people don't know this person. I was unfortunate ever to meet this guy, but here at Outlet Box, we are nothing but family here. We try to take care of our own. When someone goes down, someone does great things. We try to acknowledge the fact of that. But I want to say this person's name, and I'm going to put up a little banner here. But our one of our hosts, Evan Laurel, and also Mike Laurel, were great family, family friends of this guy here. His name is George W. Knaus. Okay,
Mm.
huge Cowboy fan. He actually passed away about 3 weeks ago, actually. So, guys, here it is. Rest in peace, George W. Knaus. He was born on January 16th, 1991. He unfortunately passed away on April 25th, 2023 this year. It was brought to my attention that, we had other fans out there, Dave. Cowboy Nation was well represented here. His favorite players, Romo, Dez, Zeke, players like that. Listen, man, my dad always told me, Dave, that when I was younger, the reason why Dallas has a hole in the roof is because God always watches down on the team. Well, you know what? Hey, God out there, my father out there as well. George, my dad's sitting up there. So you know what? Make sure you have a seat next to him and look down every Sunday, Thursday, Monday, whenever we play. And I want you to say ever loud and proud, brother, how about them Cowboys? So George here at Out of the Box and myself and all the members here, We wish you well, man. Listen, all prayers and condolences go out to your family. We wish you everything. From now on up there, we have a member in heaven, brother. We definitely do.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like. And condolences to George. Evan, sorry about your friend and all, and I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
And he's in that Cowboys star in the sky, and he's going to be sitting down watching us.
Yeah, it's
do
like
our thing.
My dad always said, the hole in the roof was definitely for the Cowboys, for God to watch down on the Cowboys, America's team, God's team. And you know what? My dad always said that, we have the Ring of Honor, Dave, but my dad always said when you go to heaven, you become a Ring of Honor honorary member.
Yeah.
So George, congratulations, man. You got your ring on the Wall of Fame up there, brother. Just make sure you look down on us. And I want to hear you, because when I'm sitting there week one, I have a tradition. I put 2 jerseys, my dad's old jerseys of Staubach. I had it right there. And this year, brother, when I look over, I better hear you up in that heaven, brother, yelling down, how about them Cowboys? So
George will be watching down on us. He sure will. I'm sure he will. And like I said,
no problem. He's Cowboy Nation. He's part of our family here. My brother was definitely a diehard Cowboys fan. Listen, hey, we appreciate, having another member of the team there. No problem. I appreciate. Thank you all. There's no problem. It's not about giving thanks. It's about members of our team here. Evan and Mike are great people to our network, and we appreciate all they do. When someone like that happens, unfortunately, we like to acknowledge good things, bad things, and to me, I want to celebrate life going to heaven. That's what I want to do for
sure.
So, thank you. We try to do what we can do. I appreciate you tuning in to watch that. Please.
Prayers to the Kinnells family, and I hope everybody's doing well. And like I said, Evan, I'm sorry about your friend.
Definitely.
And he's like I said, he's looking down on us, guys. He's looking down on us. I'm telling
you. Definitely. We got another member up there, Dave. We're far and few out there. We get criticized no matter what we do. But listen, we got another member up there to cheer us on for this year. Hopefully we can get there to the quest for 6, brother.
Absolutely.
And your name will always be remembered on here, man. Maybe we'll put, on one of our banners up there. What gives me an idea? How we have the banners up there, 27 years and counting, Cowboy Nation, finish the fight, Cowboys prove me wrong. You know what, Dave? I'm going to work on putting his name up there. Hashtag rest in peace, George Canals.
You know what? Absolutely. I agree. 100%.
Yeah. Well, Dave, listen, man, let's get into something. We have basically 12 weeks really till the first preseason game happens. So
is it? Wow. It's going quick.
Yeah, it's going quick. So what we're going to do, Dave, we're going to flip it a little bit. We're actually going to play a video today. And Dave, it's a 5-minute video. It's all about, the Cowboys versus the Bucs last year down in Tampa Bay. Fortunately, we lost 19-3. But let's just watch this video, and we'll come back and talk about this in 5 minutes. We'll be on the screen for you guys. So here's what we're going to do. Just enjoy the video.
We'll get back and talk about receiving core will watch the left tackle close. First pass by Prescott, complete to Dalton Schultz, his tight end, for a gain of 8. And everything was okay yesterday. Here we go. Gain 8 on first down. Here's the first carry for Zeke. Ezekiel Elliott takes it to the 27-yard line with Levante David on the tackle. 2 games, 3 days, red eyes, a bunch of travel. My man's playing hurt. That's a slap that is caught by Dennis Houston. Surprise, undrafted. Rookie out of Western Illinois. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Dave, I know you can hear me, right?
Jack out of the pocket, throws, complete. That's the number 1 receiver.
When I seen that run by Zeke right there, I'm thinking like, okay, this is going to be a great season for Zeke right away.
Yep, I agree.
To Zeke.
Look at that.
There he goes.
To the Tampa side of midfield in the 47.
A lot of decisions have to be made after this year.
Here's to the 47. And he'll get a first down to the 42-yard line against this Tampa Bay defense. Officially 3rd and 8 for Prescott. Yak protected, complete. Noah Brown. First down to the.
How bad do we miss this guy, Dave?
Back a 51-yarder. Out of the hole to Brian Anger, and Maher knocks it through.
How bad are we going to miss him, Dave?
Yeah.
Fournette runs to the right, and he will not get there. To Marcus Lawrence. He is healthy. And that
good old money, huh? Money Maher.
Drive start from the 25, and Elliott looking for space on that right side. Zeke grinding here.
He used to study in school. He's using on him now, but he's having fun.
After the gain of 1, Prescott tight spaces with Dalton.
See, there's that thing I was talking about. You see how Dalton Schultz caught that ball and he stops the run? There is no yard after catch with him. It's like he catches and he stops.
Brings him down.
I'm going to miss him, Dave, but in a way, I'm not going to miss him with the more athletes that we have in Hendershot and Ferguson and our rookie Shoemaker coming in.
Look, just because you're playing her,
I think he'll be fine in Texas. To be honest with you, with the he'll be all right. Houston Texans.
Yeah, everybody needs a good tight end that can understand the game. He's a smart tight end, so he'll do well out there.
I think he'll be just fine. Yeah.
The undrafted free agent makes his second catch. 3 for the first down, 4 for the touchdown. Parsons got Brady again. 2 sacks for Micah Parsons.
Did I mention how much I love this kid?
I am he's going to have a great season this year. I'm excited.
Especially having a linebacker that can play the position like Overshawn in the back behind him.
Yep.
To the 25-yard line.
It's going to be a fun season.
And you know what, Dave? I'm curious to see how he moves to, defensive end full time here,
definitely going to be interesting on that. I agree.
Gets the first down at the 37-yard line.
That is fantastic.
From the 29 with 30 seconds left, Brady takes an end zone shot. Incomplete.
Good play by Diggs.
Sharp who came in when the injury happened to Godwin.
Diggs was all over that.
And Todd Bowles continues the relationship with a different connection this time. That's the Buccaneers defense and tries to tackle Ezekiel Elliott. A good run of.
I think we'll see a lot of Deuce Vaughn this year too. Be honest with you.
Yeah, I hope he sees the field this year. I honestly do.
I think he will.
Special teams, but I think he's going to have a little role there, especially having packages for him.
Yep. I mean, it's going to be all Pollard, but I think Deuce Vaughn will be that.
Dropping coverage, Pollard's on the edge.
Be that guy.
I agree.
Third and 11, 5 of the pattern for Dak, and he throws complete to the 38-yard line. That's one of the reliable targets in Dalton Schultz.
Dak loves his tight ends, Paul. We know that.
Hey, that's why you went out and got one in the second round, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yep.
One more time to his tight end, and Schultz.
I mean, Romo had Witten all those years,
Third and 2.
I mean, you go back to Cowboy history, Dave. I mean, when you had, Roger Staubach and Daniel White, players like that, Troy Aikman, he loved Novacek,
The Cowboys always had good tight ends over the years.
They did. They definitely have, and I think that's the quarterback's best friend.
Oh, no question. No question.
That's one of the biggest signings right there, Donovan Wilson. People don't understand how big of a signing that was this year, Dave.
That was the best signing of this season that we did. Because people were afraid he was going to leave, and when he signed, everybody was like, "Oh, thank God!"
And honestly, I think he could have got a lot more money anywhere else too. Honestly, if you really think
I think he wanted to stay a Cowboy either way. Which is good.
Well, Dave, let's get back to this real quick.
Who is this guy?
He's just a person I skipped a video from, but okay, we lost Dak. Yeah, we lost Dak this game. Okay.
Yeah, I heard his thumb. Yeah.
Dave, let me talk about this. Week 1, Dak 19 for 31, 235 yards, one TD. Okay, mediocre game. Off on a lot of balls. Week 1, I understand the Russ not playing preseason. I understand that. But Dave, during that video we watched, Zeke in the first quarter ran the ball 9 times in the first quarter. Okay. Dave, he ended up with 15 carries from second quarter to fourth quarter, 15 for 53 yards. What happened? What? And then Pollard, 9 for 43, 1 TD.
Yeah.
Dave, who was the leading receiver in this game? You remember? Who do you think was the leading wide receiver in this game?
Was it the rookie that they picked up?
No, Houston. It wasn't Houston.
It wasn't Houston. Okay, I thought maybe it was Houston. Noah Brown, if anybody, right?
Noah Brown. Yep.
Noah Brown.
Catches, 91 yards, and then you had Lamb. 7 catches, 71 yards, which was good. Okay. But, Dave, what do you see? I mean, we're going to talk about the progression here, but how we go for the season real quick. We're going to get into week 2, of course, in about a couple minutes here. But what did you see? Give me about 2 minutes of what you seen versus week 1. What did you see? Your expectations from watching a game like, this is going to be a long season. My thing was like, oh, shit, we might be in the dumpster.
Dak was on the shelf. Everybody was like, they were all worried about it. Him coming off. They thought they had thumb injury, and we go, oh, no, Cooper Rush, it's going to happen, And Cooper Rush came in there, and he stepped up. I mean, he really did. I mean, he saved our season if you think about it.
Hey, Dave, when a backup goes 4-1, I'm happy when a backup goes 4-1.
Hey, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, it was thank God for that. But the Cowboys run the ball. That's what they need to do, and that's what they do best.
Exactly. Agreed, 100%. Eileen, happy hump day. Hey, Eileen.
Hey, Eileen, how are you?
Also, we have Denise Taylor. Thank you so much. My son George was a Dallas fan for life. Hey, listen, what we can do is what we can do. Fortunately, our prayers go out to you. Of course, we already know that, but we do what we can here, and we appreciate you taking the time to check in. And having a member of Dallas Cowboy Nation, on your side there. So we appreciate that in millions of ways.
Hey,
thank you once again.
Anything we can do to help us, we're here for you. Definitely. Exactly.
And Dave, just like you said real quick before we get into video 2 here, week 2, we lost that game, unfortunately, 19-3. Okay, looked bad, lost Dak. I thought the season was over. But one thing that you did say right there, Dave, Cowboys are a running team. That was the reason why we went out and got an offensive lineman in the 4th round, and we're building that O-line again. You go out running back, of course, Deuce Vaughn, who's going to be another scat back like a Pollard situation. And hopefully they get packages for him is what I'm hopefully thinking they're going to do. But, Dave, after week 1, what was the first thing you said after the loss? Dave, I don't remember the exact word, but I know it was kind of negative because me, you, and Matt are in a group chat. Personally, let's talk about it. Do you recall what was the first thing you came to your mind? Not
off the top of my head, no. But go ahead, Dream. I don't. I but it said, keep your head up. It's not over yet, or we're still in it. I think I could have said something like that because I'm not very negative on that kind of stuff.
Well, I am, Dave.
I know. I know. You guys were like, "Oh, the season's over." I'm like, "Nah, we'll be okay. We'll be fine."
Yeah, I mean, I don't recall the exact words, Dave, but I think I was like, I would probably get bleep if I said my comment. What I said, but I honestly thought we were going to be in a dumpster coming with Cooper Rush, who can manage you a game, not win you games, but hey, 4-1 and you hold your own against the Eagles. I'm pretty cool with what he did, honestly.
Well, if you remember last year, it was the Minnesota game. Cooper Rush came in there for Dak and did a great job. If let's just go back to that game. I mean, he was on. He is, it wasn't the greatest game of his life, but he played it well enough for us to win that game.
Exactly.
And I said to you guys, if I recall correctly, I said Cooper Rush can win games, and he did. He came in there and surprised a lot of Cowboy Nation. I think Cowboy Nation was even ESPN had us dead in the water, So,
definitely.
I mean, for him to come out there, win 4 out of 5 games, keep us in it, can't ask for more than that.
Listen, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I thought we were dead to rights, Dave. Honestly, I thought we were dead to rights coming in there. And the thing was, hey, when you got Cooper Rush as your backup, winnable games are achievable. And the great thing is he took a pay cut to stay with Dallas for 3 years, Dave. So I'm happy.
Yes, he did.
Real quick, before we get into game 2, real quick. Denise Taylor, I got goosebumps listening to them talk about my son. Listen, he's, to me, he's your son, but to me, he's a member of Cowboy Nation. And more than that, he's a member of our team here because he was such great friends with Evan. I talked to Evan personally. He's one of the hosts of Joystick Junkies Monday night and Big Blue Power Hour on Friday nights. And listening to him talk about your son, it made me think like, I call Dave my little brother. If I lost Dave, one of my good friends, I don't know, but to me, I wouldn't be able to do the show for a while, honestly, when you have a close friend like that. And Mike Laura said the same thing. He was always at his house as well. So our prayers go out to you. If we can, let us know, send us some pictures on there. We'd love to have, maybe we could do a wall or something of Cowboy fans. That's what I wanted to do, Dave. All the Cowboy Fans Nation that we have out there, our emails on the website, not website, but our Facebook page. Send me something, and maybe we'll do that a fan of the week or something. And this week it's all about George today. That's what it is.
You do a quick video with all the fans we have too. That'd be fun.
To do that. We would love to do that.
Sure.
Well, Dave, let's get into something. Let's get into week 2 real quick here, okay? Let's now, Dave. This game here, we jump back on it. Bengals. I thought we were going to lose this game.
Oh yeah.
Joe Burrow coming off an excellent season last year, going to the Super Bowl. We look good. I thought we were going to lose this game, Dave. But hey, you know what? Let's watch this game real quick, Dave.
Awesome. Yep, they're going for it. Out of the gun. The pass down the middle, and it's on target for the first down to Noah Brown.
You saw Turpin right there.
Is that Cooper Rush?
That's who it is.
Well, play of this drive.
Mama, who's that man? That's Cooper Rush.
As Rush looks to the end zone, tosses it, and it's caught by Noah Brown for the touchdown.
Noah Brown.
Another Houston Texan.
Inside receiver Noah Brown. He's been here a while. He has a lot of reps, and he runs right across.
Just 39 years young, 4th year. Here's a 2nd and 11. The pressure. Burrow looking for somewhere to go, and Micah Parsons says, I'll take you right here at the 31. Still like Lamb right here at the bottom of the screen, 3rd and 9.
Yep.
Down the middle they go. And
He's
it's
got
still
a good ball,
around
though, dude.
for
I
the
can't lie.
third time.
He throws a nice ball.
What a combo.
I
This
think
has
he
been in this
does.
opening quarter. He got away from Eli Apple for 28. Got a 2nd and 10 instead in the final minute of the first quarter. They toss it. Pollard. Pollard finds it.
Oh, man. Speed.
Inside the
He
20.
gone.
And Pollard down.
Speed.
Is he across? Touchdown, Dallas.
On the Jets, and did he get in right here at the end? No way he stretches that far, does he, Jeb?
Mm.
I think crosses
he
the
did.
plane. I think it's a touch. He earned it. Can he get it? He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas.
I mean, this is really impressive. I did not expect to see the push overreaction. Watch that right side.
Look at
Zach Martin just
Zach
opens it,
Martin
and
is
then
all
you see
universe,
Terrence
Dave.
Love him. Mr. Notre Dame himself.
Drilling.
Oh, on a pancake like
Double
that. You know,
digits in the
you
first
know
round.
you're in the jailhouse blitz and he
First quarter with
pancakes his
17 seconds to
defensive
go.
tackle like that. Insane.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Burrow is swamped back at the 18-yard line by Dorrance Armstrong.
He's gonna
That's
have
what.
a huge year.
Big fan. Love Durham. Yeah,
I love him and Gallimore.
absolutely.
Well, that line unable to hold back the Cowboys is Sam Williams.
He's going to come back healthy this year, Dave. Sam Williams.
Yep. In fact, a friend of mine was just talking about Sam Williams just the other day.
A second-round pick last year. You know, it's his second sophomore year. Learned a lot from the NFL.
He said he picked up a Sam Williams jersey. He said he's going to give it to me because it was signed.
Oh.
He's not a Cowboys fan, so he got it for me. He's like, I got it for you, Dave. I appreciate it.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Pressure. Ball's out. Ball's on the ground.
I tell you, watching Parsons play, that kid has a motor like I've never seen before.
He's just he's on another level. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Definitely on another level.
In trouble. Burrow. Down for the 4th time. So 54 yards it is.
This is one of my concerns missing this guy this year, Dave.
14
Yeah,
seconds to go in the half.
Right.
There's the kick. Plenty of leg.
You need to go through it a little bit to really be at your best. Otherwise, you really just can't be, at your best right away.
Parsons is at his
That
best.
guy again?
He's got another sack.
That guy again. Who is that guy?
I don't know who this guy is.
From the
I'm
Dallas
telling you.
24. Parsons coming in on him.
More pressure from
Side
Parsons.
steps in. I think it's another sack.
Who is this guy?
Now, see, that's the thing this year, Dave. I know we're talking about, this game here, but if we can see that from Van Der Esch next year, he's coming up the middle with Overshawn in the back with him, and then Jabril Cox healthy. I think Van Der Esch can supply that middle that we need. I really do.
Good to see the lone wolf doing his thing.
Get a little bit more, and Cooper Rush can handle it. I think we've seen that.
There's an opening for Pollard, and he's out to the 44.
I mean, that's a risky call. You could have a 5-yard loss, but that's aggressive.
There's Mixon. Oh, look at that tackle.
Oh.
That's Donovan Wilson.
Donovan
He's
Wilson.
got a
There's the man.
drive and win the game.
That's what he
Before
does.
this game started,
Yep.
you said, we'll take it.
Now here he goes, looking to throw down the field. Look out. It's got his man.
And Downs, that's an interesting, you can go either way. That's always a discussion.
Here's Rush. Ball's wobbling, but it's caught. It's caught by Noah Brown.
There he is again.
The ball was deflected at the line by Logan Wilson. This is 50.
Does he do it,
The
Jim?
game winner, Dave.
I got you.
Here it is on the way.
Is it good? Is it good? It's good. It's good. Cowboys win.
Cowboys win it.
Beautiful.
Yes. Cowboys win.
Cooper
Dave.
Rush, baby. Cooper
Yeah.
Rush.
I wanted to say we're going to cut this short show tonight. We're going to do about 30 minutes, which is about 5 minutes left here.
Yeah.
Dave, I know I said in the beginning, going from week 1 and 2, I wanted to see how our season progressed based on players, and positions. But Dave, we can't do that because of the fact that, Dak got hurt week 1. But
Right.
screw Dak week 1. We know he played like crap. Let's talk about Cooper Rush here. Now, one ball was kind of wobbly, but his hand got hit. But Dave, I want to say something about Cooper Rush. I was very low on his, fan base. Honestly, I was personally. But I'll tell you what, it opened my eyes, especially, with you talking last year. It opened up my eyes. The guy throws a nice, solid ball.
Does.
He really does. He has a deep ball. that's very, very good. I mean, he hits you on stride as well. And the thing is, he leads wide receivers. Something Dak was off with last year. He hits you in the chest, but he on a breakaway slant or a slant route coming across the field, Dak didn't hit you in stride. Cooper Rush hits you in stride.
Well, like I said, Cooper Rush knows the offense pretty well. He's been with us for a while. He knows how to run it. So I wasn't too concerned about it because he knows. Like I said, he knows the system. So guys that know the system, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I love watching him play. You know what, Dave? And I'll tell you what. After week 1 and 2, I thought we were dead to rights going 0-1 versus the Buccaneers. But then, week 2 comes around like, oh, great. You're probably reminiscent of me talking here, Dave. And
I hear it just like yesterday.
Dave, we're going 0-2. We're playing the Bengals. Joe Burrow's Mixon's going to run all over us. That defense is great. Their offensive line sucks, but they're going to look good against us. Dave, we're 1-1 now, man.
I know.
A lot of people said, of course, our haters out there, the haters of Cowboy Nation, oh, you're playing a weak schedule. Listen, I don't care about the schedule. We didn't make the schedule, okay?
Nope.
We beat the Bengals, AFC Super Bowl contenders last year. We beat them right here. We're 1-1, Dave. And next week we're going to get into weeks 3 and 4. We're going to go through the whole damn season here. Yep. And Dave, the funny thing is, we got another 4 weeks of Mr. Cooper Rush.
Hey, like I said, there's that guy again. It doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt.
No, I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me at all. I was fine with Cooper Rush. Like I said in the beginning, Dave. I said, damn, I keep saying that word from now. That phrase.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know where I got that phrase from. I don't know, but I don't know, but you know what I mean. But
I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. But Cooper Rush really solidified me last year. He played well. He was 4-1. He held his own against the Eagles game. But my thing is, I'm glad we have a solid backup that knows the system, Dave, on a cheap 3-year deal. I'm cool with that. Rather than going out and get a fresh young rookie who has to blend into the NFL or a veteran, like a Baker Mayfield who still makes $10 million a year.
Sure.
A Garoppolo that could be a backup somewhere else that's injury prone, making $18 million a year, $20 million. And Cooper Rush only makes $2.1 million a year, which is mind blowing.
I think that people saw this game and going into the Cincinnati game last year. Oh, great! Here come the Bengals. Here comes Joe Burrows. Yeah, they're mixing, and we're like, oh God, we have no chance. And you know what? And we proved them wrong. It was good.
Exactly. There's Joe Sullivan checking in. Listen, guys, Joe Sullivan. If you guys don't know about this dude, let me tell you really quick. He came over from another network, and he's over here. He's part of the Out of the Box family now. And I'm going to tell you what, you guys have seen him on the College Football Frenzy with me every Wednesday night at 8 p.m., which we'll be back in another 3 weeks. We're giving a little time there to adjust to the NFL here. So, guys, I want to say welcome, Joe Sullivan, Diego, Mike Fuji is coming over from another network, coming over here. Guys, he has brought the Sully Squad to our network here. Every Monday night, 6 p.m., you better check them out. It's not just Philadelphia. It's East Coast, West Coast, North and South. They bring it all. So, Joe, welcome to the family, man. We really appreciate that. We're stoked that you're here. Diego, Mike Fuji as well. Joe, I can't wait for the schedule tomorrow. Joe, we got about another minute or 2 left on the show here. We're going to cut it short because my man Dave has to go solidify the world and coach Faith in softball tonight. So we're going to get out here a little bit early tonight. But Joe, if you're still listening, what is week 1 for the Eagles that you want to see and week 1 for the Cowboys who you want to see if we got time before we get out of here? Oh, man, I tell you, Dave, listen, that's a great – it's always doing
I personally want to say welcome to the Sully Squad.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. We're stoked to have him. So every Monday night, check him out. Great show, great knowledge from all of them. Great friend as well. Great part of the network. Probably broke the bank getting him over here, but it's one hell of a writing. You know what I mean? Definitely was.
That must have been some contract that Out of the Box gave him. I don't know. I mean,
listen. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, man. That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm always up sports betting, Dave. I got to write these checks. Bro.
All right, Joe. I hear you.
Now, Joe says I wouldn't be surprised if it's week 1 at KC for us.
Okay.
Wow. Because the Eagles have them week 2.
That's true.
I don't want that, Joe, because you guys have them week 2, which we are Mama Kelsey is already released. Okay.
Mm.
I don't want that because I don't want us to bang up the Kansas City Chiefs and then you get them week 2. I don't want that. I was telling Dave earlier, I want KC week 3. So you guys can run them out of the gym or the field, and then we get them the week after. You know what I mean? And Dave, and listen, Dave, talk about this.
I'm telling you, I'm excited. Joe and I are actually doing a show next Tuesday night.
What?
It's coming to you from Out of the Box. Out of the Box is rolling. I'm telling you, we're on a roll right now.
Oh my God! So you can't get enough of Dave.
I'm telling you.
Extra innings with Joe, and he's on Wednesdays with me. Oh my God, this network is blowing up, boys! You better subscribe to it. Let me tell you, subscribe to it. OOTBS Sports, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You're out there. Sully Squad on Twitter, on YouTube. You better check us out because, guys, big things are coming. I'm telling you right now, it's happening on Out of the Box. We are out of the box. We are not in the box. We are out of the box, taking over all over the world, brother.
We're just rolling right now, baby.
That's what I want. You guys bang up KC. Dave, Joe, that's why I got you up here, because we think alike, man. Vice versa on that one there. So, sorry, I took it off the screen there.
That's okay.
Yep. But, yeah, Dave, listen, man. Let's probably have to get out of here. I know you got to go coach to your daughter there. Good luck with that one there.
Appreciate it.
Eileen's basically saying, I don't know what that is. Looks like an ice cream cone, which I can't have right now because I'm on a big diet here. But I know what she means. Congratulations, Joe, coming over, and Dave on your show as well with Joe next week.
Yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to it.
Dave, we'll be back next week, 6:30. We're going to get out here now, so I want you to get out there and coach young Faith out there how to hit a damn ball, Yeah.
She'll get one tonight. Who knows? And we'll see what happens.
Exactly. So, guys, listen, you're here watching the 215 Boys shows powered by Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. We'll be back next week, of course. Same time, same place. But real quick, let's take 10 seconds here to remember once again George W. Canals. Great member of the Cowboy family. Great family with two of our team members here in that box. George, our prayers and condolences go out to you, brother. We know you're in Cowboy Nation in heaven, looking down on us. So, like I said, I better hear your ass scream to me, "Let's go Cowboys," before every damn game this season, which I know you will. That's how Cowboys represent.
I can hear George now.
And real quick, lastly, Monkey Cold Coffee. If you want some coffee, I'll get out there. MonkeyColdCoffee.com. Bourbon, chocolate chip coffee, toasted coconut run. Use Moose promo code OOTBS Sports at the checkout. MonkeyColdCoffee.com. Also, Out of the Box sponsors Not Your Average James. Ken Fry is one of our sponsors out there. Coaches just like Dave does his daughter's team. Any donations will be based right to them, 100%, right to Not Your Average James. So if you can, reach out to Ken Fry, host of the Batcave and Vegas Sports Team. Last but not least, if you're needing a lawyer, 1-800-HURT-123. Jason Fine, Attorney Big Al. Motor vehicle slip and fall, workman comp, personal injury claims, call them directly, 267-962-4895. Or if you're in the Pittsburgh area where I'm at, give me a call personally. That is my number. Don't be crank calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning. But if you need to talk about some injury, give me a call, 267-303-7324. We'll definitely take care of you. We give you the exact rate. I'll tell you right now, it's not 40, 50%. It is 33 1/3%. So we will definitely take care of you there, 100%. So, Dave, are you ready to get out of here, brother?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here.
No problem. Denise Taylors, I want to thank you so much. Hey, don't thank us. Thank for having a great son who believed in the right team. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Denise, you're so welcome, and prayers to you and your family.
Definitely. Don't be a stranger. Reach out to us anytime to, give us, let us know what's going on. If there's anything you'd like to say, maybe Cowboy Nation can bring a mother on here. We never know what's going on out of the box. We love that.
We're open to anything on the show.
Exactly. Well, Dave, listen, man, you get out there, and Coach Faith, and I'm going to play the video out here, and I will see you next week, Dave, as always. Dave, what do we say to the Cowboy Nation out there?
Hey, keep your head up, Cowboy Nation. We're coming next year, baby. Let's go.
Exactly. How about them Cowboys? And we'll see you.
How about them boys, baby?